let me say this right quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. It's very grounding night. Sometimes people do things just to get you upset. Some people set you up for the drop kick. When you know an individual, you should expect a whole lot. Been here since season 1 and 2, 3, 4. You will understand episode 9. You will understand there's a lot of people on here that just do a lot of talking but don't do anything. If you know a person is a professional liar and they tell you that, believe them. Sometimes they lie so good till they say, well, we just playing. Ain't no playing. Y'all got to end up understand. Kelly Whitmore has been like this for a long time. That's all that is to it. She knows exactly what to say and know what to do. She knows certain people got certain reactions. Okay? Hey, Joy Chit Chat and the Chit Chatters. It don't make any kind of common sense, Nietzsche. You gave a good advice. Okay? I meant what I said. I pray. But to fool with you, no, I wouldn't. One thing about a snake, it can't have two heads. You waste your time, and I heard you lie. You waste your time. You was all upset. That was something you shouldn't even got upset about. You said how you felt. Sometimes you have to just walk away. Everything don't need to respond. It's just the way it is. LTG don't care nothing about herself or you or anybody else. As long as she gets some views or she wants somebody to talk about. That's the choice she chose. I'm not finna turn around and get no high blood pressure over that. But you screamed up a storm. First thing first. No. Your marriage and whatever shouldn't be coming out here on YouTube. When you try to make somebody else look bad, you actually made yourself horrible. I'm talking about Kelly Whitmore, aka LTG. But hey, if that's the life you want to do, by all means, go right ahead, ruin your own life. It got nothing to do with me, but I'm on my platform, so what I see, I can't be opinionated about it. They brought pictures up. See, Jimmy, you didn't realize if you came at me, the enemy was right there in your own home. They got a movie out called Sleeping with the Enemy. Y'all bash folk, you seen it. You could have said, no, you need to stop it. But you didn't do it, it kept going on. It kept going on. And she came up with this other group. What's the group? The View. It got cut down. See, a lot of these people are actors. They are actors. Sometimes an actor hurts so much that they act and they lose reality and say, oh, I was just playing. No, you wasn't. You was going through. You probably was going through for a long time. They come back with the same material. Same folks. Even the friends turn a blind eye. You cannot get mad over somebody that don't mean anything to you. You You can't get mad over somebody you never met. You can't get mad over these folks over the internet. They are computer people. Some of them are just fake. They throw up fake, what they call it, fake avatars, and they're not who they say they are. These are a lot of fake folks around here. I heard what you're saying, Mitchell, but it don't make any sense. You've been knowing her for how long? That's the type of woman she is. She don't care about your feelings. You tried to talk to a woman before and she took a dig at you, didn't you? That's the way it is. They said believe the person, show you who they are, believe them. Yes, believe them. They showing you these people who they are. Cold Pepper, hey, how you doing? Amber, how you doing? You doing okay? It don't make sense. It really don't. But Mitch, this is just a word of wise. I'm not going to get on it. But when you tell somebody something and you helping them and they do some messed up stuff, don't get on the inside. Yeah, scream. You bring your blood pressure up and you get mad over an actor. Remember, she said she was in a movie. When I seen the movie, I didn't see her. She said she was in a movie. You know what? These people are actors. They don't show their face. They don't tell you their real name. These are actors for YouTube. They act. Just listen to them. Look at their live. They are acting. They mad 1 minute at a person, then they got free. It's be going back and forth, back and forth. It's acting. When people give out information, what happens? Oh, you dox me. They dox you. How they get the information? They just dox me. Some kind of way you told them something. You said something to them. You can't talk to the phone on the phone with you. Some things can't be recorded. Some can, some can't. You have to be careful who you talk to. And sometimes you have to be careful. Oh man, me and what's called, we cool. Oh, we cool. Oh, unspoken cool. Do you know anything about unspoken? Do you really know anything about it? I'm not knocking the woman because I don't know nothing about it. Everybody else seems to know something about it. I don't know it like that. Sometimes we have to check your heart. Check your heart. Check your mind. Check your thoughts. Because sometimes the people you think cool with you, they playing all in your face, they throwing up all kind of signs, and then they turn around and betray you and leave you high and dry. As long as you give to them, you their friend. You giving advice to a woman that's been married what? 5 times? And a lot of them say, well, what about yours? I don't know. I'm not talking bad about yours because I don't know. I know what you said on YouTube about your man. But at the same time, when you give advice, you don't yell at nobody even when they lying or even when they messing up. You don't yell at them. It ain't worth it at all. I couldn't see it. I couldn't do it. I seen different things on here. I seen Myron talk. Heard Taylor Made talk. I heard all of them talk. One Myron stick up, and then for some reason she left. People do what they want to do. I told y'all these actors, they don't believe me. Background done took over. Oh, hey, Rose Gold. Talk about the. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Rose Gold, Amber, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Cold Pepsi? Oh, your background. Oh, my bad. My bad. You're right, Rose Gold. Let me turn that off. I am so sorry. My bad. Can you hear me now? I can now. Okay, thank you. Oh, that was a fan, Joy. I had to have, that yeah. I love my Iron fan. You got the Iron Blaze in it. But yeah, y'all, shoot, that shoot. That's the reason why she put it on here. Now, why would a mature one? Oh no, let me take that back. Why would Kelly Whitmore? Why would she put it on YouTube? What was the purpose of putting a video on there? She knows somebody's gonna talk about it. She already know that somebody was gonna talk. She know that. If y'all married in the chat and you got a good man, okay, you got a good man, and things go bad, would you turn around and make a video and put it out here? Man, ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. My private life is my private business. I don't understand half the time. Yeah, she wants something. Sweet Pea, hey B, what's up? Too Blessed, what's up? Too Blessed, I ain't seen you in so long. What been going on? Feed him to the wolves. Oh yeah, she feed him to the wolves, to the jackals, to the bats, gorillas. She fed him. But it was sad but no, it wasn't sad. It's just the way what goes around comes around. And I used to tell people, I ain't got to say nothing. You got to worry about everybody yelling and screaming. Because guess what? Somebody else already did. You done mess with the wrong individual and they go ballistic on you. But I was just tripping. I said, think about it. This woman knew what she was doing. She put her business out there just for somebody to talk about. And then she could go at them to get views. That's all. Now she kind of shut her chat down. Was that because somebody in another sector, all the people was over there going to the other person chat? See, was the other person? They don't do that stuff like that. I'm just being honest. They don't do stuff like that. But seem like all your people going over there. Mm, 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 mm. And you hid your channel. That's something else there. I just wondered if somebody picked that up. You got to be careful. We'll come out with something else. Everybody ain't always cool with you. No, they're not. Everybody's speaking on it. So she's trending. Yes, yes. Rose Gold. How you doing? Foot Soldier. How you doing? Mm-hmm. I was saying she wants some attention. And right, Mickey G, I'm glad you in this chat. Boy, you make me laugh. But I'm just saying. Boy, you went in. But I'm like, yeah, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta hurt yourself. Man, you gotta yell at that and tell, kiss my entire. I said, no, you didn't. She said entire. Ooh. No, Mr. G, you had me laugh, but you can stop. I I wouldn't even waste my time. She already know though. She already know. That's how she is. Yeah, that's how she is. That's right. Okay. Women, that's some women want me to talk on my life, but that's bowling table turned on her. Right, it did. It did. She threw it out there and it came back. Right. Mm-hmm. Rose gold. Ooh, I'm through with Rose gold. Oh, sorry. You when you get this phone, you make a mistake and you hit things. I'm turning in every night. Let's see. Then Amber says the universe is in a constant motion. Treat people right and you're good. That's right. That is absolutely right. Need handkerchief low. I'm missing the good stuff I see. I'm turning in every night. Y'all. Quit playing. Yeah, you need to quit playing, Joe. You too silly. It was good. I missed this live tonight. I was asleep. Had to come into work. Yeah, because I'm like, man, I tell you, that doggone Money Boy Trey is a good, what they call it, newscaster. That man had me laughing. I said, man, I just, it's sad. I just can't believe this stuff, but it is what it is. Mm, mm, mm. It was, oh, okay. Exactly. Oh, okay. I'm trying to stop laughing at that doggone Meet G. Okay. Mm. All right. Where is it? The link is in the. Is it in the chat? Wait a minute. I just dropped it. Okay. I don't understand why some people if she has always been the same person. Don't care about anyone. No companion. No understanding. No nothing. Right. Part did you miss? Yeah, boy. I tell you the truth. That woman there, boy. I said, don't waste y'all time. Ooh, it don't make sense. Get mad and start yelling and screaming, and then go film it. But you're right. She been the same all this time. God, and I feel like I missed a week. Oh, okay. Hold up. Let's see, y'all. We got somebody. Okay. Okay. Hey, Rose Gold.
Hey, happy Leo season. Leo gang, gang, gang.
Mm.
Leo gang, gang, gang. What's cracking, EB? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just tripping off. I'm tripping off everything. Oh boy,
Well, it's something to trip off of.
it really got. Ooh wee. Oh boy.
Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. What'd you say now?
I said, yeah, it's a lot to see and hear. Because I'm trying to figure. I said, why in the world would you sit up there and record it? You gonna tape it and put it on YouTube? I said, boy, what a crying shame, man. I'm
What
like,
which part do you think is a crying shame?
crying shame. She turned around and put the whole the video up. The part where he walking out, coming in, walking out, and then from what I understand, I didn't see the part where he walked and she talking. He pulled it out the wall. They said, "You," making that noise. I said, "Dog, man," and then show a picture of the man laying down asleep and the picture of the females. I saw, man.
I mean, with his breast hanging out, that picture, I think that was like really
That's wrong.
degrading. It was really degrading.
Right.
To me, in my opinion, I could be wrong. Maybe that's what people are into. I don't know. But excuse me. I don't like to speak on anyone's marriage, relationship or anything like that because I think it's private. I think the problem is that she brought it to a public forum, to where it's the same form to where she has like spoke on others' relationships, marriages, and associateships. So
Yeah.
it is befitting, in my opinion, it's befitting that it would come out. No one believes it's a play. This is my public service announcement. No one believes it's a play, but you and the people that reside in your head. Okay, no one believes that.
It's
And
not. It's not. It's not funny. It's the situation, not him, her. It's the situation. You that dumb to put it out. Now I want to say this. Who's the donkey now? Huh? Who's the donkey now? He haw. See what I'm saying? It's sad. It's bad. All this stuff you talked about somebody, not just me, everybody, and it seems like things just go back to you. I mean, your,
right.
your marriage, it tells, it should tell any man, wait a minute, I'm dating you. Wait a minute, I need to ask some questions. Oh, is this you on YouTube? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you can't do
Well, you gotta look at the bigger picture of what the quote unquote play really was. See, we in 2023 embarking on 2024, and a lot of these men out here really don't have enough of what it takes to care for the woman. So what do? They reverse everything so that the woman can care for them. So that's really the play, air quote, in my opinion, because he needed a place to stay. I ain't mad at that. Do what you got to do. But I think the problem was when it came to the my dudes. That's my opinion, and you guys can't take that away from me. I don't care who you are. That's my opinion. I done been around the world, and I. Okay.
no all day. Oh,
I know what's going on. Like you can't dance on my top. And that's the
oh,
problem. She likes to
oh,
dance on people's brain.
yeah. Who is Big Homie? Can you show your picture? Big Homie.
Thank you, Cold Pepsi. We've been riding and chats together, Cold Pepsi. Facts. We be
Oh,
on the same wave. You
all
had
right.
somebody in the back.
Yeah. All right, Big Homie. She showed a picture. Hello?
Hey, it's me,
Hey,
Joy Chit Chat, the
Joy,
JOY.
you need to quit playing too much. You, how you doing?
I'm good. I came up here for Rose Gold because Rose Gold was in the chat. She's like, Joy, stop playing. No, for real. I'm really catching like all of the things that's going on. I'm not listening to it in real time as far as the conversations that the lady is having on the videos. Like, I'm literally catching it like I was over there with Michi. I was listening to what Michi was saying. I'm over here with Eric Brown. So no, I'm not hearing it in my ear what the lady is saying. I'm just catching what everybody else is saying. So Rose Gold was like, Joy, stop playing. You know you heard. I'm like, man, I don't even want to hear that stuff. I really feel bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what to say.
You feel
So I'm
bad
just
for who?
catching it through everybody else's ear, and I'm just like, okay, well, gosh,
Hmm.
I really
I
do
mean, you
hate
get
it
it from
though.
different people. Okay.
Yeah, I'm catching it through everybody else's ears, but I understand that you guys really do. She has done a lot of things to a lot of different people, but I think that everybody still feel the same way. It's like nobody really want to just go in.
Yeah, because nobody wants that type of energetic karma on them.
Right.
I get
Right.
that. And that's the thing, but at the same time, always stand by this quote. Be careful who you're helping. You could be interrupting their karma.
Mm.
So let's just say that this was a air quote play. Okay? Let's just say that. So you are using people that follow you, that pay for your subscription monthly, and
Right.
you're using them to make a mockery of what they believe and what they're doing, all under the auspices of trying to find a mole, a ruse, or whatever. Like that. Who are you? Are you in Mission Impossible around this motherfucker? Like, who fucking cares? You came out here, you put this shit out here. Now you want to really remix it and make it be something else like we all dumb as fuck? Fuck out of here. I don't buy that shit. And yes, I said it. You did every fucking thing you did to everybody in this community in terms of relationships, associationships, marriages, and etc. So it's you should have just sat back and said, I'm about to take all this shit to the chin, G. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it all to the chin. Because if I come out here talking about it was a play, I'm gonna look like a fucking fool, and that's what she looks like. Facts. Because you're trying to manipulate and gaslight what the hell we either saw or heard about or could believe that this is what the fuck happens.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Anytime somebody is so addicted to hitting the live button, then they stop, you know it's a problem. And I peep that. See, I'm a really need for everyone to really check on themselves. Like this is no joke. I'm not being shady or nothing like that. Check on your mental health. Because it's clearly something wrong if a person is constantly feeding you stories
Uh-huh.
upon stories, and you can't decipher what's fiction from fact. It's
Right.
Okay,
sad.
so okay, I'm my bad. Let me cut in. Like, fuck all that shit. All these
Oh,
motherfuckers just sat up there and
hey,
let that lady
Joy.
lie about being in the
Joy.
military.
Joy. Wait a minute, baby. Be
Oh, I
careful of
forgot
the
I was
cuss.
on your
Yeah,
panel. I'm sorry.
yeah. Rated G.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry,
go
sorry.
ahead.
My bad. Okay, forget all of that stuff. This lady lied about being in the military, and now
Right,
everybody like, okay. And the way she was
right.
speaking to everybody on that panel tonight, like, okay, and get over it. I'm like, ma'am, you do
Yeah.
realize you lied
Oh,
about the
I didn't.
military.
I didn't hear anything tonight other than what
I'm
Moneyboy
sorry, Eric
played.
Brown.
Yeah. No,
But
you good. I
I
was just letting you know. Yeah. Cause I thought when they said military, You know me, I'm gonna crack a joke. I said, shoot, she was in the Salvation Army. No, Eric, she was in the. I said, oh, okay.
ROTC.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, because I'm like, man, really? I didn't know. And somebody said, Eric, she lied. I said, oh, I don't know if somebody lied or not because I wasn't there. So I can tell you I wasn't. But yeah, she said that. She said, okay, okay, I lied. And she said it. She
She
said,
is
yeah, I
she admitted she's a self-proclaimed professional liar.
lied.
Who
Period.
wants to sit up and listen to a liar? You can't decipher what's fact from fiction. This is insane. So the people that want to continue to listen to that, I mean it. I mean it because something is wrong. Either you're doing everything to um be passive with it, with people like this in terms of subscribing to them, or you're not confident in your brain cells and what you can, you know what I'm saying, like you can't dance on my top. I'm not gonna allow anyone to dance on my brain. It's not happening. And that chick is dancing on everybody's brain. Pay
Right.
attention. Pay attention. It's all lies.
That's
Even
what
the
I said.
way
I'm
her
sorry.
delivery is, it's insane.
Yes. When
Accurate.
somebody saying, "Oh
Accurate.
well, who cares? Okay, I did it, and what? What y'all gonna do?" I'm like, "Okay, ma'am." People.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, my bad, Eric.
No, no, no. You fine. I was finna say acting. And the thing about it, you said lies. That's the thing. That's the narrative. That's the story. So if you sell a good story,
Hmm.
you got a good view. But when it comes to positivity and telling the truth, oh, you ain't got them about three people in your chat. Because remember, I remember what you said, Rose Gold. Sometimes it depends on the title. Because these
Hmm.
folks, man, to lie and then get on somebody, talk about somebody, and to bring up somebody home, or better yet, because I admit, yeah, I laughed. I was wrong. But the thing is, you bringing up somebody's neighborhood or bringing up, you don't know who you bringing out. You don't know them folks. You don't, oh, well, what's called stay here? How do you know? You don't
Doxing.
know.
That doxing is dumb. And I'm listen. I went back and listened to Mama Chosen's live again. Okay, like that shit was entertaining as fuck. Yes,
Who?
I said it. Okay.
Mama Chosen.
Yes.
Woo, they fought. They fought over that Mama Chosen. And that Anita
Anita,
already,
she
Anita
told the
Bailey.
truth. Yes, she kept chiming in. I was like, come through, Nita. She talking that real good talk. And see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to listen. So when you don't listen, guess what you're going to go through? Bullshit like this. If you cannot take from your elders, per se, the
Mhm.
advice that they're giving you, then you're going to continue to be lost in the sauce.
Right.
Facts.
Right. And it ain't applesauce. You right about that though. Woo!
It's the truth.
Because
It's the truth.
and then like I said, and sometimes when I say something, I don't mean to hurt. I meant what I said. I pray for anybody, even though they do you wrong. But at the same time, now I ain't kiss. Don't get it wrong. Don't you kissing up? No, I ain't kissing up nobody. I'm just saying
Right.
that don't make sense. All that you done did to somebody and said, and even turned on, and even got into it with your own friend, your own friend. Man, you get into it
I
with your
don't.
own friend. That tells
I
you
don't
something.
know nothing about that. I don't watch her for so many reasons. I'm just not in that space in my life ever. Gone. It'll never be there for me. That's not what I want to hear. You're not gonna put out these narratives and stories and think I'm gonna believe it. So that, like I said, it make me feel like you trying to fuck, excuse me, mind f me, and it's not gonna happen because I keep imploring for the followers, not just of her, of anyone that's selling you BS wolf tickets and
Wood
made
chip.
up storylines like, but people donate and they give and they support that type of stuff. It's
Right,
insane behavior to me. I
right.
don't get it. I think a lot of people got the battered wife syndrome where they like to get beat up on, whether it's
Ooh.
verbally. I'm not gonna say physically because that is serious, but verbally or just have a need for somebody else to lead them and literally like whip them. Okay,
Right.
whip them into shape, and that's what these people put out in the universe of YouTube, in my opinion.
And then they donate. And when they, like you said, they donate. And when you donate to this dumb stuff, they keep doing stuff. And then when you look
Yeah.
at it, they ain't donating dollars. Some of them 20, 30, 50. Now I have donated something when I heard something that really hit me. I mean, a person really telling the truth like it is. Shoot, you be like, wait a minute. I donate you what you just said, because it was powerful. Even what Anita said.
Yeah.
Tell them you said it. What they gonna do? This is a computer screen. What they
Right.
gonna do? They ain't gonna do. I said,
Own
ooh.
up to what you say. If you said it, stand
Mhm.
10 toes down on what you said. I mean, like she said, she was right. What's the end game? I've
Oh,
been
oh,
asking that
oh,
for a long time. What's the end game? You gonna dox me? You gonna see how much depth to the DEBT that I have?
right.
Depth. Are you gonna see how much I'm okay? I don't have none. Then what? Okay, so then you're gonna continue to talk about me. Like I could talk about you too, but I'm not gonna waste my time. I say
Mm-mm.
what I say about people, and that's it. You're not gonna get me to continue to say the same shit that I done already said.
I want to
Oh,
ask a
yeah.
question because Mitri asked this on her live as far as him being her king in this marriage situation. How do you guys feel as far as Eric, you being the man, and us as women being up here? How do you feel? What do you think? What is his mindset right now?
Maybe he hurt. But then joy is at the same time. I'm hurt, but I gotta move on. Yeah, I mean, if you thinking as a situation, because now I ain't gotta get in all this YouTube mess, and I can just say my last words over here and move on, get on another channel, and go somewhere else.
So,
That's what I'm thinking. He thinking now.
so that would mean that you believe that Eric, that she is the same person. Wait. I am pouring my wine. I am not in the bathroom. Disclaimer, since people want to try to make it seem like I be on the
Hey,
live
Myron.
on the
Mhm.
toilet. I had to
I
put
was
that disclaimer.
about that because I gotta. Now I'm talking to a man on a panel. Just what is his mindset? Because
Well,
like,
see, that's what Trey, Money Boy Trey, and even JJ, I can say they put out that perspective, like what he is thinking about. And then they sprinkled in what they thought was going through her mind as a woman, but they can only talk so much. That's why I said he been fucking her up, in my opinion, in terms of breaking down the things she say, because it's so many inconsistencies that she try to make people think that this story is consistent.
mm-hmm.
And
Mm.
it's not. And all you have to do is really listen to what she's saying. Turn your head away from any chats and
Listen,
listen.
yep. Close your eyes and listen.
Right,
Listen
right.
to what she's saying. Like it's insane that people don't get it.
Mhm.
Whatever.
Hey,
Go
Foot
ahead.
Soldier, how you doing?
Hey,
What up? What's
Foot,
going on?
foot in the building.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
All is well. It's Leo season. Leo gang gang.
Leo, I'm Sagittarius.
yep, yep.
Fire sign. What's up, fire?
Shout out to Leo season. Um,
Yes.
y'all, we have to come on. Let's be real. All of us who've been around Rose Gold, you've been around,
Mm-hmm.
saw the plays, saw the behavior of this person. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not no different today than it was yesterday.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And as for him coming into the space, and he came in wrong. First of all, when you in a marriage or any type of relationship long term, you have to give yourself a chance to breathe, getting out of that relationship and then jumping right into another because you still have yet what do they call it? You still haven't recovered from that relationship. So
Yeah,
you're still bringing whatever
the baggage.
insecurity
Hmm.
that you had from that relationship onto the new relationship. And his behavior has never been, I mean, if I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Because if
Well,
I
I'm gonna
say
say I could
it,
say
Preach
this
the
say
truth.
it.
from what
Yeah,
I've
I'm not gonna
observed.
say it.
It just seemed like he needed a place to stay. Let's just keep it a buck
No,
out here.
listen,
Like
you
we
come
gotta keep it
in,
a buck based off of the
you come
way
in
that
and we don't know what issues he had. We don't really
right.
know. We don't really
That
know the dude, right? But you have to follow. I'm always an advocate. Your action speaks volumes, okay? So
hmm
if you was always this way about yourself, so why is people so shocked of her behavior today? For me, it's always been that way. When I encountered her, it was that way. If you lie about something so significant as being in the military, you'll lie about anything.
right,
Period. Thank you. Thank
right.
you.
Mhm.
Thank
And
you.
Stolen
and
valor.
my
That
name is Foot Soldier. I'm not in the military, so don't nobody get it twisted. It's just a name.
mm,
Red Bull gave me this name. I wonder what
yeah.
happened
Not
to her.
knocking her
I
for
know,
saying that
right?
lie.
I like
It's
Red
just the
Bull.
point that if you can lie like that and then you tell, if you can lie like that and then tell another man that yo somebody that you're dealing with smell like hot dog water,
Dang,
and
Mm.
then
hold
you
up.
lied
Stop.
about, okay,
Who
okay,
said that?
her husband.
For real? Oh, Lord, hot dog water.
No,
Yeah.
people meet people and they confide in people, and they might not think what they're telling people gonna get out. But this is social media, so if we all learn lessons on people we have encountered. Some we could trust, some we cannot. But when you come across, listen, everybody, when you come across those people that you cannot trust, cut ties with them.
Right.
Cut
That's
ties.
that.
Don't act like it's okay if you guys want to forgive somebody, right? But that don't
Mm-hmm.
mean you have to continue to be. This is just me in that
Right.
same space, right?
Yeah.
That's we all be in spaces. We all might see each other. That enemy
Mm-hmm.
you had in certain chat rooms. That's fine. But me being in your space and you being in mine after you done me the worst on here, hell
Right.
no. That's not.
But
That's
first,
that's just not
Right.
me.
Because
but
anything
first soldier,
else
let me
would
ask you a
just be
question.
like on some revenge type stuff. So you gotta
Thank
just
you.
let it go. If you constantly stay around that person that done already did you wrong, you setting yourself up to be stabbed in the front this time.
Okay,
Mhm.
Period.
Right.
so you just answered my question that I was gonna ask Foot Soldier. That
Yeah.
man said that on a recording on a conversation with another
I know because he trusted the person he was talking to.
yes. And
And
just
you
imagine
can't.
somebody holding on to that. Just imagine you as a woman holding on to the fact that
HUSC.
damn, you're the reason why people know that I stolen valor, I smell like hot dog water, and now today you accidentally doing live saying, "Oh, you got a little dingaling, and can I get my key
Oh,
when
man.
I'm done?"
Yeah.
Listen, you be surprised. Y'all don't think this is true. Being in certain spaces, people would do anything for a click and a view.
Right.
Right.
She
It's
said it
another
to her own
couple.
homegirl. She said, I'm making content out of all of y'all." When they first broke up, she said, "I'm making content out of all of this." Now it's
Well, I
content on her.
mean,
It's like, "Oh, my family.
that's her
Please leave
right.
my
That's her
family
right.
alone." I'm like,
We just gonna have to learn to accept people for who they are.
Right.
Right.
period.
Yeah, I mean, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So you got to be
Period.
careful how you move about, not just in this YouTube space, but in the world, period. in the
Mm-hmm.
world, period, as human beings. But if you out here in
Mhm.
social freaking media, and this is the energy and the persona that you want for people to have and know about you, what do you think the energy is? Imagine all them arrows coming back at you.
Right.
Man.
Like you can't even imagine because you too busy spewing them out, but they're coming back
Mhm.
and they're going to be right in your heart, right in your chest, right in your breastplate. It's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And your
Yep.
kneecap. Hmm.
Well,
Yep.
So,
if they work it out, they work it out, but they ain't gonna be able to work it out and putting your personal on Front Street on here. That's not gonna work. It's obvious there's a lack of communication in the relationship. Um, Maybe they're not hearing each other. I don't know. Whatever they got to do, if they want to make it work, they're gonna have to buckle down and do that if they really want to make that
yeah.
relationship work. And that means no outside interference. This is an outside interference.
Hmm.
And
For
stop
That's what I'm
for
saying
saying.
soldier, I'm
yes.
for soldier. I'm not making a video and accidentally saying it's unlisted, but in membership. But I'm talking about my significant other. That's not a mistake.
Right.
No, I'm not saying a mistake. I'm saying if they want to move forward and they say they really, really want to work it out, then that's what they're gonna have to do. That
Yeah,
means
that's true.
this should be just this. You can't say this is just YouTube, but you putting personal in it. People kill
Right.
me with that on here. You can't say, "Oh, my relationship. I don't want y'all to talk about it. Who cares?" The sarcasm she had in her voice, like, "Why do y'all
Oh,
care?" Then why did you bring it out here? You have to. You
right.
don't
She
have to
knew
learn
where
how
she
to.
was
You
going.
don't have to
I
learn how to
didn't
separate the two.
I didn't know that QST to give up 63 alleged members
Mhm.
money to catch maybe 5 to 10 non-members. I'm confused. Exactly. Like, what do you mean? It's a rule. It was a play to catch somebody. Look, as far I know that these are big YouTuber problems, and I
Mhm.
am not a big YouTuber. Okay,
Huh.
so I may or may not know, but I have witnessed and been a member to certain channels. But from what I've heard, is that when they have members, you don't really, it's not too much information about your members. Am I understanding that correctly? So
Yes, they're saying
if
that
you have if you
anybody can
have,
be a member.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Anybody can be your enemy. Could be a member. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. Just like I saw that someone could gift a membership for your channel to a random person. So at this point, you talking about you did this to weed out a mole bullshit. You don't even fucking know. Like you can dance on everybody else's top, but girl, y'all really went through this. And guess
Yep.
what? It's okay. That's what marriage is. I mean, you've been married 5 times. I've
Five
only been
times.
married once, and I got the fucking blueprint to marriage. So either you're going once, one time. I didn't need to go multiple times with it, but because you did,
Hmm.
these are your choices. What have you learned? Sit down in the mirror and ask yourself, what have you learned, and opine and work that shit out before
And
you
also,
come
Wow.
out here talking about it was a play. Girl, we all done been in relationships and marriages. We know this was not a fucking play.
But
and when I
Stop
went
it.
through
Y'all
this,
don't
Rosso,
believe
when
that
I
it
went,
you
was a
said
play.
it. You
Y'all don't
said it
believe
best.
it. Y'all don't believe it.
I don't.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't
this for
believe it.
soldier.
But
When I went through what I went through in my situation on the internet, YouTube, that she was the first one. Where the ring at? Where the ring at? I didn't come outside. I didn't speak on nothing. I kept it pushing.
Yeah,
So
they
did
went
those
in on
ones.
you, Joy.
Yeah, but you got to be strong because
That I was strong. I just walked away. I'm like, I'm
I
not
know
finna entertain this
I'm
bullshit.
saying people go through that You have to be strong because you're gonna have your naysayers no matter what you do.
Yeah, and
Rose,
that's why in Soldier and Rose Gold and Eric Brown, that's the reason why in my heart I don't feel the need to go after this lady. What she got. Now it is funny. It is haha kiki, damn bitch, that's your problem. But it's like I don't have no reason to crank my live up and
Right.
be like,
You're not
oh,
gonna
point
do
my
that.
finger at you, like, oh my god, look at you, oh my god. Da, 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 da. It's like, it's not,
I
it's
tell people
nasty.
this all the time, Joy, everybody. When you go through something, right? Sometimes you don't have to do anything because you can't say there's karma. You can't say what goes up come down, and you out here getting back, get your get back. Your get back is it is what it is. You don't have to do none of that. Those who do it, we can't criticize them as well because you gotta look at it from their point of view. Hey, you did
Right.
it to me, I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
to you. We wouldn't do it.
The give back is
Yeah.
patience
I
and
mean, you
just
don't have
kick
to do
back and
nothing to
watch.
nobody. Even
Right.
outside of YouTube,
but
someone does
you know
something
what?
to them. Something
My
happens to them. That's life.
but you know
Yeah.
what, Rose Gold? You said it best. No, 5 times. Five
Right.
times. And then you had to ask, was it them or something wrong with you?
Well,
5
I mean, this is what I'm
Hey,
saying.
y'all ain't gonna do that because
No, no.
Erica
Th-
Kane for all my children was married 5 times, and
No,
that's
no,
why
no, 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 no. Stop it
I
before you go with
feel
Erica
That's a
Kane,
soap
Joy.
opera.
Stop. Hold
They can
up.
talk
Flag
about it
on the
so
play.
fast.
Listen. marriage, marriage is hard enough.
Yeah.
You have your great moments and great days, but you have even more difficult ones. So I'm not and will never laugh at a marriage that's crumbling. What I laugh at are the jokes behind it. And when
Right.
I think about all of the people, like
Stop it, Rose Gold.
this is not a general
Right.
conversation we having about the world and everything in society and how they go. No, this is specific. So I'm going to speak about it as if in its specificity. And that's the fact that she went after the Cross family. She went after Karen King. She went after um, Joy and Money Boy. She went after Rocket. Rocket.
yeah.
The Rocket fucking scenario is what really comes to play in my mind. Like, oh my God, we knew something was wrong with you when you did that because you were too invested. That had nothing to do with your channel. And then you make it seem like it does because I say what you are afraid to say. Bitch, bye. Ain't nobody afraid to say
Yeah.
shit. What we do
Okay.
and what we don't do, we do not mess around in people's relationships. And that's where you cross the line. That's why I can't deal with people like that. I don't give a fuck. I will can never deal with somebody who sit up and manipulate the people and say, I'm a professional liar.
Good, good.
Better say that,
What?
Rose Gold. Facts.
Girl. Something. Like she trying to say, great.
No, she say, okay, okay. That's what she said. Okay.
Ooh, that woman there is
Hey.
crazy.
Like
Woo.
that's some crazy. This is the craziest mess I've encountered on YouTube.
You ain't
I
been
can't.
you ain't been around because I've been in spaces recently where it's something even more crazier going on when it comes to social media. It's an attention thing. You notice as a child and the child's behavior becomes erratic. The first thing comes to your mind, they want attention, even if the
Right,
attention is not good attention.
Right.
That's what it is.
right, right.
Even if it's not good,
They want it. Yeah, by any means necessary. I get you.
I mean, you're being talked about.
Mhm.
They don't care. If they did, the behavior wouldn't be
I
the same.
think the thing that bothers me the most is the supporters of it.
Right.
And I think that It bothers me because it hurts me that people are literally in this mental space to where they will and can believe anything that anyone says.
I
That's
got a
what
lot of
bothers
that
me.
going around. Unfortunately,
So
it's
bad. Not only when she attacks you, then the people in the chat don't know you attacks you. And I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't did
and
nothing.
then they get what they deserve. Then shit. It's, ain't no feeling sorry for nobody.
Yeah, they just be riding along. When they start attacking you because of what the channel holder said, yeah, they just riding along. That's my point. Like, it's sad. Where's your backbone? Or
Yeah.
where is it to where you can at least ask questions? Eric Brown came out with questions. He just had questions and they bullied him. You see what I'm saying? For having questions. It's the level of gaslighting on this app and in this sector. Like, we got to keep it a buck. We talking about other sectors and things like that, but let's get to the meat and potatoes of this sector.
Come
And it's
on,
a
right.
lot of gaslighting going on in order to keep the subscribers. You don't have to do that, people. I don't care
Now,
who you are.
now Rose
This
Gold.
message has got to get out to you. You don't have to do that to people.
Tell
Now
you
Rose
what,
Gold. Rose Gold and EB. The same people that was gaslighting EB and had so much to say about him, where are they
Yeah,
now?
right.
They
In
not
right.
even
another
coming
sector,
outside to
battling.
even.
Do
They
you know who
somewhere
they
else
are?
trying to battle for their space and their spot in this bullshit ass social media. Sorry, Eric. In
It's
this
a
BS social media platform.
mhm.
Now that girl over there, Piggy Snuggly, whatever she is, I
Who
don't I do not mess with that girl. I never will.
who is that girl?
Period.
What's her name?
Bam.
Oh,
Oh,
Joy's BFF.
Okay,
whatever.
Rose Gold. I see you, Rose Gold.
Hmm. You know what it is, Joy. Don't play with me, girl.
Come
You
on,
know I know what's
Look
up.
at it, Rose Gold.
Hey, Rose
We
Gold.
all
It was a
we
couple
all
other
mess
females
with
I was
Rose
adding to
Gold.
that list.
We all mess with
Wait,
we
wait for
all
a
mess with
soldier.
people.
What you say, Joy?
I seen a couple other females I was adding to that list as well. She'll be going on her community wall to be, you reference me, you referring to me. I don't have
Yeah.
time for
yeah.
that lady over there. She in Africa or something. Or
That's
taking
your
video.
BFF, though, right?
Mhm.
Who? Which
Okay,
one?
I
Oh, you talking
digress.
about?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm
Rose
Oh
talking
no,
Gold.
about
no,
thick
Thick
no.
and
skin.
thin.
What the fuck? You know what I'm talking about.
The
Don't be
Bam
Rose
like
chick.
that.
Oh, I don't be. Bam is Bam. I ain't gonna say she my BFF now.
Well, that was rhetorical, Joy. Come
I
on,
know.
stop
I got
playing.
you. Hey, Rose Gold. Hey, we both from LA. I understand you being
Okay, with
funny.
you. I don't even at this point. Look, Joy, I used to love you, but you got a
Uh-huh.
way of really like rubbing me the wrong way. I'm being honest with you. Like, Joy,
I have.
stop.
I have. I done. I did. I noticed that too.
And Joy, you kind of got on my nerves too.
Yeah, I know I get on
And
everybody's
guess
nerves.
what,
But
Eric?
I
You get
can't
on
Rose Gold
mine.
be
How
my
about
friend.
that?
Oh, dang.
I get on everybody's nerves.
He
Period.
be trying to say the world, Rose Gold. I be like, Eric, leave them people be now. Leave them be.
Woo.
No, but for real,
Yeah, you
I,
right.
you
You
know,
right.
Joy be like, "Hey, Rose Gold, hi," and I'll be like, "Leave me alone, Joy," and she'd be like, "But it's Leo season." I'll be like, "Shut up, Joy," and she be like, "I'm like, girl, stop." Guess what? I'm coming
I
to Vegas.
know. I know when Rose
Oh,
Gold be mad at me. I ain't gonna lie. I know when she be mad at me.
I
She been
know
mad
you
at me
do.
for a while, and I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I already know. I knew
But
it.
you know why, right?
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't have to say it out
Or as
loud.
long as you know. As
But
long as you know.
see that's the stuff I'm talking about. That's how everybody should be.
Yeah,
Understanding.
yeah. Facts. I agree. 1,000%. It shouldn't be
So,
that
Eric,
serious.
who you gonna save today?
I can't do it. I admit, I like, woo. I, everybody each is his own, And like I said, I do forgive, and I have love in my heart. But like you said, but to go back over in your chat and play, no, I meant what I said. I'm good.
Sometimes you gotta let people fall.
Yes,
And
and
we
fall
all we
hard.
all have lessons. I think life is a nothing but a lesson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And
That's
we
what
all
pisses
still.
me off, that people don't want to listen. But the word this past Sunday said you can't control what the people listen to when you tell them anything, as
Yeah,
long as you know that you put it out there to them. So I'm
right.
going to say this to everybody that is probably not as experienced in life as, say, I am, or that Eric Brown is, but Soldier, maybe even Joy. There are
Joy is
things
still
that
a
we
hopper.
can. I'm sorry.
Joy is still a hopper.
Yeah.
What y'all
I
Oh
don't think she know what that means, bro. No.
The point
That
is,
means you still
there is things.
Joy. That
There
means
no,
are
you're
things
younger
that
than
we
you.
can learn from each other. So don't discount the
I gotta discount
lessons.
that you're a hopper.
Oh yeah, okay, all day. Period.
See? Be
Listen,
proud of it,
I
Joy.
love
Represent it. Go in the chat, say I'm a hopper.
Facts.
Yes, if I tell my granddaughter she's 12, this is the youngest. Listening is important, right? You could say I hear you, but are you listening? That saves your
Hmm.
butt in a lot of mess. You
right,
have to listen. That goes for all
Hmm.
of us. It don't
Hmm.
matter what age we are.
Right.
right.
We always learning something.
Right. That's right. All
And
day,
so,
every day. If you really in tune with picking up what the universe is putting down, like, let's not be fools around here.
mhm,
Let's pick it up. Stop ignoring it and believing. The thing about the younger generation is that they believe that their word and what they believe in is gospel. And
mm,
that's the problem. It's not. It may work for you now, but you need to find out what's going to work for you in the future. And that comes from whom? The people that have been here way longer than you.
When I
So
was
you
growing up,
really
I hung
should
around with older people, Rose Gold. Then you
you
know,
really should appreciate it when we get out here and give you our life's lessons. See, I heard it live tonight. I didn't know Anita got up on the panel to let that girl know, like, you're really tripping when it comes to marriage. Like, let me tell you what I'm going through. And see, that's real woman to woman stuff right there.
right.
Either you're gonna take it with a grain of salt, or you just gonna toss it in trash. But
Mm,
beware of your decision, because if you toss it in the trash, you can't get it back.
right.
So pay attention. Everything may not apply to you in your life, but pull out and extract what does and apply it.
Mhm.
I
It's
agree.
that simple.
Yeah.
Y'all make life way too complicated.
But
It's that
the only
freaking
thing about that
simple.
rose though, some of the people don't want you to tell them anything. They feel like I'm grown. You
Yeah.
can't tell me what to do. No, it's just giving a little advice. Because a lot of times I ain't gotta say nothing. Somebody else come out with the message. But when they bring it, they don't bring it like I bring it with love. They bring it with sometimes they bring it with a little force behind it.
Yeah.
You know? Yep.
Yeah. That's true. A
Mhm.
lot of people are like, I was raised off of constructive criticism. And that came from my father. So me being a female and my father is teaching me about constructive criticism, it ain't shit can't nobody say to me that I can't handle.
Right.
Like that's just 1,000%. That's explains who I am as a person. So when I see that people are trying to like literally dance on my top, I get extremely frustrated and irritated. So I don't ever want to hear nothing that nobody would have to say because it, it's not credible. It doesn't make no sense. You telling everybody you a liar. You're a professional liar. So if I want to hear a bunch of fucking lies, excuse me, Eric, if I want to hear a bunch of crappy lies, then I know to go to your channel.
And
But I
what
don't want to hear lies.
also the problem is when you speak, people going to go by. YouTube has become about who you like, right? So if I
Mhm.
like you, I'll take that. But if I don't like you and you could be speaking some facts, they're not going to take it and apply it. Everything, sometimes people make more out of something they don't need to be.
Yeah. It depends on who bringing the message. A lot
Right.
of
Oh,
You got to be able to take constructive criticism from
that.
from anybody. Like
and
you
that
say, and your enemy too. But for me, when the enemy says something, I'll be like, you shouldn't be saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
right.
At this point in the social media, truthfully, nobody should be pointing fingers at nobody.
Right.
Right. We done all did some messed up stuff.
Mm,
Well,
not all of it.
I can't say we. I probably the only thing I probably did was cuss a bitch out. My bad. But I guess you needed it. I don't dox people. I don't care about where you live. I don't care about who you screwing. I don't care about who's screwing you. I don't care about how much debt you got. I don't care about your debt. I don't care about you. Period. That's
But
me.
if you put it out there, they're going to talk about it.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Just,
All
just
day
Yeah,
long.
that's true.
Where'd Joy go? Get back up here.
Just drop down.
Get back up here, Joy.
Judge chit chat.
You didn't
Yeah.
even let me answer him.
Mm.
you have a question.
Oh my god, yeah, this is hilarious though. I mean, in terms of how everything has
Yeah.
been going down, like
Yeah.
wow.
That person got
Right.
one
The
thing
joke,
right.
the jokes behind it. I'm like, ooh, y'all.
But that person got one thing right. It is your life, right?
Yeah,
You have that right, and that's all you have. It is your life. It is your marriage.
Keep it to yourself.
So
right.
do what you gotta do to fix it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but don't bring it out here only to turn around and say it was a hoax or it was a play
Right.
to find out who is a mole in your
Rose gold.
You know,
membership. Oh my
okay,
The
no,
god.
problem,
those
the
those
problem I have
sometimes
is when somebody
some
tell you you need to mind your own business. But this is a public platform. It's free. So
Right.
what you think you should do? Maybe if it's private, you might want to keep it to yourself,
Mhm.
Because when you bring it out here, people gonna comment. That's what they do. They're gonna comment and they're gonna tell you their opinion. Because you want it. You want the opinion. You may not ask you want it because you're bringing it out here. If you keep it to yourself, won't nobody know too much what to ask.
I mean, I'm gonna say this because Myron be on point. Everybody want to deem him to be a drunk or a crazy person or a hater, but he may or may not be those things. But
Mhm.
what you need to listen to or should listen to is what he's saying. Because
Right.
and I've known this about Myron since I met him. And
Mhm.
that's why I rock with him because everything that he says, the dots always connect in my mind. the way things go down. So if he's speaking, excuse me, on a certain topic and subject or person on YouTube and their antics, then take it with a grain of salt and listen. Because it's not 1,000% that he's wrong. It's
Right.
not.
Yeah, but if their antics haven't changed from year to year, how is that different? I mean, how is that um keep people getting a brush of how people behave on here? I mean, the behavior has not changed, so it's the same.
Yeah, it goes around and around and around. It should be different players. Like, for example, you got the other sector that I guess wanted, or our sector wanted to merge with them, or
Right.
it wasn't really a merge. I don't know, but everything then came to the platforms of this sector about how people feel about that sector. So that means that there's energy and situations going on between people, certain specs of people in each sector have an issue with. That doesn't mean that each sector is against the other. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people like to put it out there like it is sector versus sector. Why? Because that would bring more views, more money, more AdSense or whatever it is. Like I say, big YouTuber problems. I'm not a big YouTuber. I just been here for a long time. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? And I've seen a lot, and I'm not dumb. So
Right.
it's just like you got to look at it for what it is. This is what it is. This, and I got so many things I want to say, but I'm gonna wait. I almost went live tonight, and I was happy to see that Eric went live because I almost hit the button.
You almost hit the button.
I almost hit the button. It was about to be the red button. Like, I got questions, and I got more and more questions because I'm not gonna talk about other people in their situations that I'm not familiar with. I'm gonna speak on what I am familiar with, and that's this sector.
And that's what you do when you visit other spaces. You just sit back and just watch. Don't interfere. Because
Right.
when I go to a sector, if I comment, the first thing they say to me is, "Oh, so you not beef sector." I'm like, okay, so I can't comment. I can't have a difference of opinion. I can't.
Right.
Well, you don't know the people. I know enough. I know enough
Right.
about watching and listening. Watching the people to see if I want to drop down in their chat. And quite frankly, a lot of them I don't.
Right.
I don't. You have sometimes you just do that. You don't have to always be seen.
Right.
Right.
Put it that way.
Mm-hmm. And the opinion don't always have to be heard. And that's why I said, yeah, no, let me back up because it's gonna be more that's gonna come out.
Right.
I'm gonna be quiet because anybody that follows me know I definitely have an opinion. But I'm not gonna put it out there yet.
Right.
The only thing I will say is pay attention, not just others. Pay attention to those around you. It's a whole lot of gaslighting going on.
Yeah. And people
Whole
like
lot of
that.
gaslighting, and
And
that means mental manipulation. So
Make you
just
feel
pay
small.
attention.
yeah, you're right. That's simple, isn't it? People don't do.
Mhm.
You don't have to. You just watch, and you'll
Yeah.
get to know. You'll get to see how these people move. And when you see that, don't be surprised when something
Mhm.
happens, or you get yourself with that person, and they got all this baggage, and they want you to help them carry that load. It has nothing to do with you.
Right.
I just watch and pay attention and listen. So I don't really need nobody to say, hey, this person is this way and this person is that way. No, no. Just watch. I mean, we be in all different spaces. But when
Right.
we go into these other spaces, we just have to watch what we say because we might not know. It's they
Okay.
have
Ladies,
they have a it's just like when they come over here, there's history here, right? And
mhm,
there's history in their space. So we go over to their space and try to dip into their history, that's a problem.
right.
Mhm.
Ladies, everybody, how you doing? I'm gonna have to get off here. Gotta get up in the morning. Next time I bring the live a little early. So y'all take care, foot
Well,
soldier.
thanks for having us up here,
All
EB. Good
right,
live.
all right, and all of
All right, see you,
Joy.
Foot.
All right, later.
All right, later,
Well,
y'all
so,
take care.
all right, thanks, Eric.
All right, you welcome.